people that have been in voiceover for a while have some experience if they're engineers or producers. Pretty much everybody agrees on the fact that some kind of compression is needed. There can be debate on exactly how to do it or what kind of compressor or process to use. You also hear from some newer folks who are just getting into the business some hesitancy sometimes because they'll say things like, "Oh, well, I just want I don't want to do things to my voice to change it. I want it to sound natural." What do you say when people raise concerns about not having their voice sound quote unquote natural anymore?
Yeah, well, so the term natural, it's one of those great terms. I really love natural. Cyanide is natural. Mushrooms, hey, mushrooms are awesome. Love them on burgers, love them on lots of things, but there is also poison mushrooms. So those are natural and could kill me. Cyanide could kill me. If I had mercury, there's just 100 things in life that are natural. And so I kind of think of it a little bit differently. I want to sound comfortable. I want to sound, I don't know. Inviting wouldn't be the right word, but I certainly want. So, what would be some good words about that instead of it's not just natural, it's
Yeah.
comfortable. What do you think there?
Warm, of course, conversational is very much the buzzword over the last few years.
Intelligible.
Engaging, relatable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all those things, if and at the end of the day, one of the things that's critically important that people don't think about is if they cannot understand me or the details of what I'm saying, and its intelligibility. If I speak with an accent that is so heavy compared to what you're used to, then it's not decodable. And when you take away the visuals, then parts of that are not decodable and it's hard to listen to people. So a good compressor, it does two things. Number one, it brings down some of the loudest points in our audio and it compresses it down this way. But the secondary thing that a good compressor does is it takes the parts that are very quiet and it brings those up. And a lot of those very quiet things that it brings up is where it's filling in information that normally I don't need to hear every detail to know what somebody says. But if I bring up some of those, then I'm listening to them only. Those things that are brought up are filling in things that I would have seen you say. And now with a compressor, it's doing a subtle job. And when they're done right, it sounds normal. It sounds like we're in the same room talking, where what we don't realize is Donnie and I are sitting across from each other at a dinner table sometime and we're talking. We are also tend to be looking at each other and we can see those details so we don't miss the parts of words that are actually quieter than others. So a good compressor does two things. It brings down some of the things that are extra loud and it brings up some details that aren't loud enough that normally wouldn't matter because I could see you. If I could see you, I don't need those things brought up. But we're doing voiceover, and obviously, I don't know. I don't remember doing a voice. You do broadcast things where sometimes they see you on TV. That's fine. But you're on radio to 90% of the time. And in those situations when you're broadcasting, they can't see you. So their brain has to decode what you're saying. And a good compressor makes that better for them.